Baby, it is time for the mess, so let's get into it, y'all. And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening, and I intend on doing the exact same. Okay, now I wasn't gonna show my face on this video, but since y'all have said on a couple of videos that y'all missed my little face, here we go. But we're only going to be here for a short time and not a long time, okay? And this is some Love and Marriage Huntsville type of team. This is mainly about Stormi Steele and Miss Melody Shari, honey. Now, I keep my ear to the streets too. Me and T keep our ear to the streets, okay? And it ain't that much to talk about. And we already know that LAMH, although we're not reviewing it, they give us something to talk about, okay? Now, apparently, Stormi has called the millimeters to the carpet. And not only did Stormi call the millimeters to the carpet, but Melody has semi-called Stormi to the carpet, if you know what I mean. But we're about to get into all those things in just a second. So we're going to start this off with the stuff. Okay, now this is where it comes from. It comes from Instagram because Stormi started posting stories on her Instagram, and we're going to get into it now. So it starts off with this. So let's get into some things. Okay, now people love to throw your past in your face, but let me run this right quick. Okay. Today, I have the top selling beauty product on TikTok, and Canvas is arguably one of the fastest growing brands in the world. I have dealt with growing pains in business from being late on orders to getting an F rating on BBB from back in 2020 when I made 23 million in sales and couldn't ship orders fast enough, etc. From hiring people who took advantage of me and almost losing everything in 2022. I got hit with lawsuit after lawsuit, but guess what? I own that and I'm thankful for that and I'm stronger because of it. Now, first things first, I get it. Stormi has gone through a lot of stuff in regards to her business and the lawsuits and stuff like that. But I love the fact that you can sit here and you can talk about all the things that you've accomplished with your business. Totally get it. Totally understand this. But girl, I'm gonna need for you to calm down with all the braggadocious shit, okay? Like, and that's just how I feel. Like, a lot of the times when I see people constantly boasting about the things that they've done, it's like, who the hell are you trying to convince, myself or you? You ain't got to convince me of shit because I already see it. You know what I mean? I already see it. And I feel like you really don't have to prove anything to these people who don't fucking like you no way. I don't understand why she always feels the need to do that. But at the same time, I can't say shit because I find myself constantly explaining to myself and constantly giving the people that don't really care for me all this energy when they don't deserve it. I don't want to keep blocking my blessings by doing that. So I'm telling you not to do that because I too need to stop doing that. It's human nature. Sometimes you feel like you got to explain your place and knowing and let the people know what you got going on. But sometimes you really don't have to. Let your numbers speak for themselves and keep it moving. That's all you really need to do. Okay. But the people do be giving Stormi a hard time. And it's very funny to me how they do that now. Because when she first came along, there are people who liked her, when she was, one of Mel's friends or whatever. And I was one of the ones who really didn't care for her like that. There was some aspects of her that I liked, but overall as a personality, I really didn't care for her like that until she became a main cast member. Okay. So that's really what I got from it. And plus Stormi cool as fuck to me. She follows me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like she's reached out to me before. And this ain't the reason why I got the opinion that I got. Y'all already know that. But she cool people in my eyes outside of that show. Cause I don't know who she is on that show. But I also can understand why people don't like her because sometimes her attitude can be a little stank on the show. So I get it. Next Instagram story. And because of it all, I'm where I'm at today. And today, the math is mathing. The blessings are flowing. God is faithful and I am thankful. Mind you, I dealt with all of this while being on a reality show and being harassed and bullied online. From being called ugly, big nose, ghetto, to people literally campaigning to ruin my business because let them tell it I am an op to their faith. Their words, not mine. I've even dealt with stalking and people coming to my warehouse with cameras to harass and provoke reactions out of me. You name it, I've dealt with it. And in the midst of it all, that I still rise. I still rose like a fucking phoenix, okay? Turn nothing into something, and you can see it in real time, honey, okay? Now, First things first, Stormy, you joined a reality TV show, so you already know what comes with the reality TV show. It comes with criticism, it comes with people loving you, and it also comes with the people hating you. It's the same situation with YouTube. From the moment I got my ass in front of this camera, I knew what was up. But I felt like everybody was gonna like me because back home I'm popular. Everyone likes me around here, and that ain't even no lies here. I would never sit up here and say that I'm Mr. Popular back home when I know I'm not. No, that shit is true. Most people like me around here. Some of my Scotty Gang members, they follow me on Facebook. They already know what it's giving. You know what I mean? Most people in my area love me. So I thought that would translate into my YouTube, but it doesn't. Everyone, even with the most loved people, somebody's gonna dislike you. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna see it for you. Everybody's not gonna be nice to you. Everybody ain't gonna praise you. That's just the basis of the game. So you already knew what that was when you came on. Now I do feel like she was getting bullied. People were dragging her. People were attacking her looks. I went through it all. They attacked my mouth. That's the only thing they had. They could never say I was ugly. They couldn't say I couldn't dress. All they could say was that I had a chipped tooth, which I did. And I guess with all of that criticism, it made me go get my shit fixed because now you can't tell me shit. They're done. So at the end of the day, that's just what it is. So with Stormi, I get it. You were ridiculed and you were bullied and, all that stuff. You were attacked every day. You were. But I think with that tough exterior that she has, I think that Stormi is a little sensitive, but you can't be when you're in this space. I can't be either in my space, but you were harassed and people did come to your warehouse and they did stalk you at your warehouse. I don't care how nobody wants to put it. Like that lady did come up there on some fuck shit. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. And that's where I felt like it went too far with the shit. There's one thing that we're making videos and we're talking about these people, but it's another thing when you're going to somebody's establishment just to be on some funny shit. Now, one thing about it, in 2 things for certain, I have been to other people's establishments, okay? I went to Candy's OLG. I went to Blaze. I went to Lanithia. And while Jamie and Aaron didn't really have no good time like that, I had a good time in that bitch. Like I was ready to go back, honey. Okay, my drink was on fire. I loved it. The food was good. I enjoyed myself. Like, I ain't gonna say that they really didn't enjoy themselves, but it was a lot of kinks that they really didn't care for. But even with the kinks, I would have came back. You know what I'm saying? However, I went there. I went to Destiny's store and bought that hard ass brush that I can't find. But I went to all these establishments and spent my money. I ain't never going to nobody's warehouse to do shit. What the fuck am I doing at the warehouse? You know what I'm saying? So she ain't lying about that. Folks was going a little bit too far. So then the last one that says, I'm typically quiet and don't be on no time but my business. But when it's real life demons out there fighting to ruin your business, your character, and your life because they need to be seen as the victim, quiet goes out the window. I'm finally ready to talk about the things I've dealt with silently amongst the people who love and care for me. Not just my business stuff, but everything the way I'm used to. The next thing I share will leave y'all gag, okay? Because what I had to go through in January due to hate is something that I wouldn't wish on nobody. Well, whatever it was, you got a place here at Scotty by Nature TV to give your, to tell your story. I've been told you can come. She actually wanted an interview before. Like we spoke before. She wanted me to do an interview with her, but I was just so far removed from LAMH that I didn't want to do shit with nobody out that motherfucker. Okay, like nobody. However, they were trying to ruin her business. I feel like a lot of these fans are very overzealous. They are, and they do things to fuck up your shit. They will. The same, it's no different than the way some of these people are going after T so hard, trying to get his page taken down. Like these people really do go hard. And a lot of the times they don't want you to blame the millimeters on there, but a lot of people do things in the name of being a millimeter sometimes. And it ain't everybody. All millimeters are not the same. But there are some crazies out there that go above and beyond to fuck you up or to fuck with you or to harass you. Okay, they do. I've been a target of it. I know. Okay, I'll never sit up here and make no shit up. Period. Okay, but again, it just goes back to what we already said. When you open yourself up to the public by doing anything like this, that is what you get, and that's just what it is, unfortunately. Okay, very much so, unfortunately. Because some Nicki Minaj fans wanted to dox me in House of Aaron for saying that Bigfoot was whack. They begged for us to get doxxed. Bring it on, bitch. I ain't got nothing to hide. Anyway, next thing, Melody also puts up an Instagram story, and this is what she says. She says, some things aren't for the weak. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, okay? So in my mind, she got to be responding to whatever Stormi said. And I do know that they just had a girls trip, and I know that they're filming the show right now. So I really do believe that something went down on their trip. But like I said to you guys before, I won't be reviewing the show, but I will be keeping up with the tea on there to keep you guys informed of the show or whatever. And that may be what it is. I ain't gonna do no reviews. I may just do what House of Aaron does and just, I'm still watch the show, but I'm not gonna review it. But I could probably watch it and make a video talking about one big thing that happened and keep it moving. That may be what I'm doing, because I ain't doing no full reviews on this shit, period, at all. But that's all I got on that. So how do you guys feel about Stormi calling the millimeters to the carpet? Do you think that it's a bit much? Because at the end of the day, Melody cannot control her fans. Like at the end of the day, we can't control anybody. People are going to do whatever they want to do, so we can't really put everything on Mel. But at the same time, there was a time when Mel was like, everybody go unsubscribe from Anthony. Go unsubscribe. And everybody did. Okay. They did. So there are certain instances where they will follow her lead, but for the most part, she can't really tell nobody what to do. Like, I really don't see her going around telling people to leave bad reviews on folks' business pages or anything like that. Like, I don't see her doing it. But it is what it is. It's just what I believe. That's what I think, But yeah. So before we get up out of here, Bando has a new record that is coming out next week, okay? And it is called The Nasty Remix, and it features Tay G, Alonda, and Hood Hoes. And Hood Hoes is Carl and Tell It. They will be on Bando's new record, Nasty. It's coming out next week. Be sure to be on the lookout for that, all right? So with that being said, you guys, this is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And until my next video, I'll holler at you later.